It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I have been MIA because I have been stressed. My PhD has been really ramping up, and I am teaching summer school for the first time, so that's been freaking me out. But it's good. It's good. I am excited about meeting the students. They're international students, and I get to teach horror. I get to teach a session on horror, co-teaching directing, co-teaching sound and music, solo teaching intro to film. I'm also in pre-production. I am helping a group of teenagers make a ballet horror and going to document the whole process. Usually when I'm filming something, that is like my sole focus. Like nothing else, film, that's it. And so the fact that I'm having to juggle teaching and also other things that I'm working on side projects, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we are going to get a little deep here because it's a vlog. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Like a month ago, I noticed I was getting severely overwhelmed, and it was a combination of like stuff that was happening in my personal life, but also the people that were frustrating me at the university. Just a lot of things colliding into each other. I had made the decision to reach out to my GP and get put on some medication, some SSRIs, and I think they are helping. I'm actually not a huge fan of SSRIs because I had a really bad experience the first time I had them when I went through the darkest period of my life. I kind of felt a little desperate I don't want to end up in that dark place again. So I was using medication as you know what, we're gonna try our best to not go back there. So preventative, I would say. And at the same time, I've been doing therapy for a long time now, since I've been here, at least a year. And that has been really nice. I'm really grateful that the therapy here has been so much more affordable than it is in the US. And it has helped my life so much. I feel like I should do a whole vlog on therapy, to be honest. I think everyone should be doing therapy, no matter what. But anyway, that is why I've been so silent, because as much as I want to, I have been too busy to do the vlog because I am crashing out. I have dubbed summer 2025 Crash Out Summer because I literally cannot think of a better way of how I feel for this entire year. Actually, it should be Crash Out 2025. There's just too many things. It's like, how much can a society handle? How much can a young Asian woman handle? How much can a PhD student handle? Can't you see I'm like crashing out as this vlog is going on? I'm just like stimming with the Jet 2 holiday thing, and I'm just like, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save 50 pounds per person. That's 200 pounds off for a family of 4. But basically, if we're talking about the PhD, I'm talking about like teaching for the first time. It's not a full class. It's, I guess they're sessions, because they're 3 hours long. And I can give you a little peek as to what I've been working on. I personally like to use Canva. The class was titled Scream Theory by the folks above me, which I actually like that title. I start with Jennifer's Body because it was giving school vibes. What's the genre? This thing, horror genres and subgenres. And I have some cool video clips. And I have Billie Eilish. I tried to mix in some other things that weren't just films or TV shows. And we have Siren Head there by Trevor Henderson. The very first horror film, right there. I don't want to show you everything because it's spoilers. I had showed the slides to my supervisor, and so the session is 3 hours long, right? And I have 45 slides, and he was like, it needs to be like 20. And I was like, oh my God, and all of the classes that I've been preparing for have been like 45 slides. And I'm just like, it's not going to be wasting if we might use it in the future. I had been investing so much time into something I didn't really need to do. It is a learning process. I wonder if anyone has any tips. Like, are there any teachers or PhD students that are teaching, and also international students? So I'm trying to keep that in mind, as many of them are from India, some from China, might be America. They showed us this word cloud of like what countries people are coming from across the world, and I saw Philippines, and I was like, where are the Filipinos at? You know, where my Filipinos at? But I don't think they're in my class, so I don't think they're in the film program. So I was like, I'm the lone Filipino in Birmingham. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm so dramatic. Actually, I do. It's because I'm crashing out daily. I just wanted to share a little bit of what I was doing and show you that I am alive, barely, but I am here, and I am trying to keep it together and not fall deep into the abyss. I don't know when my next vlog will be, to be honest. I would like to continue this as much as I can, because, you know, just for memories. I guess this is it for now. Just to circle back on mental health, I wanted to say, yeah, the medication and everything, it seems to be stabilizing a little bit. I do feel like it's so important for people to discuss their mental health. Like, it should be as transparent as we discuss physical health. Like, if we're like, oh my god, I stubbed my toe and I had to get surgery because it actually broke, and now I'm wearing a foot, what is it called? I'm wearing a foot. I'm wearing a cast. I'm wearing a boot. It's a boot. If something as easy and shareable as that, we should just be like, oh, I'm having a hard time, I had to be put on medication. And Mark Duplass has, I really love how open he is and how transparent he is about his mental health journey. If you just go on his Instagram, I know I'm constantly talking about the Duplass brothers, but I really do admire him for that, especially for being a man. You know, men's mental health is a whole nother thing that has a stigma, and it's so wonderful to see his posts when he's like, I manage my depression and anxiety and all these things with exercise, with medication, you know, and he talks about when he goes off the medication, you know, for his roles, when he wants to be more emotional, when he posts when he's having a really hard day and he's like, I know I'm gonna get through this. I feel like that's particularly important for PhD students, because we are constantly crashing out. Like, if you're not a PhD student, you do not know how difficult it is to do this. It's really hard. And so if you're like friends with someone or in a relationship with somebody who's doing a PhD, like, well, maybe if you're in a relationship, you probably already know how insane it is. But if you have a friend, like, just be very understanding when they disappear or when they're having a hard time, because it's a lot. And we kind of talked about this in my first interview with Canon. Most of all, like PhD students, we should be understanding towards ourselves, which is the hardest thing, because we are so ambitious and we want to do all the things, and it's gonna make us go crazy like I am right now. I guess that's what I'm gonna try to do for myself today after I do the million things I have to do on my to-do list. But you know what? We're gonna finish the final episode of Murderbot today and maybe eat something nice. I did eat an entire bag of truffle potato chips. I was very happy that I did that, but also very sad that I did that, because that's too much for one human being to eat in one sitting. But it was delicious. I'm going to depart and continue my day. I hope you're doing much better than I am. And if you're not, then we're in this together. And sending you love and peace and getting through this Mercury in retrograde as sanely as possible. Bye, till next time.